to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
So hey guys, and welcome to another reading vlog. So it is actually already Sunday when I'm finally updating you guys. So sorry about that, this vlog might end up being as short as the previous vlog was, but I have already done some reading at this point in time. I bought myself a new computer in last week's reading vlog, and that computer has been taking up a lot of my time. I am currently, whenever I'm sitting down to play a game on it, I am putting like the Forced app on and just giving myself an hour and a half to play, and then I need to sign off and do something else. So that has been helping yesterday to make sure that I was also getting some reading in, and I was also getting some editing in, because I needed to edit a couple of videos to make sure that I have the time during the work week next week to dedicate to gaming, and rather than having to like edit and film all the time. So this morning, actually for today, I had such grand plans, guys. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna edit a video, then I'm going to like read a little bit, and then by the time that the sun is like fully up, I will film 3 videos, and then I will be able to edit one and upload it for today, because I have a video that needs to go up today, and then I can get to like reading and gaming, and that will be it. But first of all, I didn't wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. When I stayed up until like 1 o'clock at night in the end, and so I allowed myself to keep my normal alarm clock for 8:30 this morning, but in the end it was 9:30 by the time that I actually got out of bed. And then I was starting my filming process. I filmed my videos, but like circumstances coincide. So a friend of mine was walking past my balcony, so of course I stepped out to talk to my friend, who I haven't talked to since the first lockdown in March or something like that, when she also walked by my apartment, and I talked to her that time. And then like at 12:30 or something, when I was just filming the final video for today, my mother called, and so we had a 1.5 hour call. I knew that this was going to happen at some point today, but I was expecting it to be more like in the afternoon. So I wanted to have those filming done before, but so now it is 2 o'clock, maybe even already 2:30 at this point. It is 2:15. And I've just finished filming the videos that I wanted to film. Ideally, I was also going to film another one, but that's not going to happen today. So I'll have to film it during one of my lunch breaks or something during the week. So yeah, that means that my plans have been kind of shifted. So it is 2:15 today. I am going to edit the video that needs to go up today, and then I'll probably read a little bit more and then edit at least another video, because I think my Wednesday video still needs to be edited. I have my Monday and my Tuesday videos, so my Wednesday video I would ideally still edit today, so that then I'll do my Thursday video then somewhere during the week, and then Friday is the vlog, so that one is always like, I usually edit it either on Wednesday or on Thursday. And then the Saturday one is a problem, because my Saturday video I'm going to have to film and edit on the day that it's coming out. So that is a little bit unfortunate. But so I do have a reading update to give you guys, and I had to restart this clip because I was basically giving a whole wrap up for it. But so I finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, which is a Japanese time travel novel, but it's not your typical time travel novel, because in this one, no matter what you do in the past, it has no impact on the present, or it doesn't change the present. So you cannot go back in time and warn somebody that they're about to be hit by a car, for example, and that way prevent that person dying. If you warn somebody that they're about to be killed by a car, they'll just be killed by like in a mugging or something instead. So whatever you do in the past, it has no impact on the present. And so that raises the question of, what is a reason to go back into the past? Why are these people still willing to travel to the past? And so the answer to that is very much going to be personal emotional stakes. So it's very much going to look at people going back in time because regrets that they have for something that they didn't do in the past, for example, of trying to heal old wounds, of trying to get closure on certain issues. And so this one, I cried 3 times. I didn't cry with the original, and I don't know whether I am more emotionally unstable now because of the whole corona situation that happened in between those 2 books, or whether they're just stories that for some reason have a bigger emotional impact for me than the first one did. But it was like, I really cried 3 times, and it's not like full out bawling or something like that, but I did have like a couple of tears shed throughout some of these stories, because they are definitely like what I always love about Japanese literature is that it's small in its plots, but it has this huge emotional and atmospheric depth to them, and it's very much often slice of life type of stories, in which we get a very deep connection with the character, and it's always a sort of mix of, it's always got this sort of like melancholy vibe to it for me, where it's a mix of like the heartbreaking and the heartwarming. And this is no different. We have very difficult and hard circumstances that we're looking at, but we're also looking at the healing process to the people dealing with these situations. And so what we're definitely going to be looking at here is suicide as well. So there are 2 stories or 2 character lines that do touch on the subject of suicide, to do take that into account. I absolutely love that, because it is a Japanese novel and Japan has the highest suicide rate. So I did love this book diving into that, knowing it's such a big book, and it's probably getting widely read in Japan. So I definitely hope that that helps some people along their journey. And it's just a great one, because not only did I cry more with this one, but it also gives you information about an element to the story that makes me want to reread the first one. And if I reread the first one now, I'll have a different experience to it, because I will know something that has an impact on like the way that you read the scene. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend. If you haven't read Before the Coffee Gets Cold yet, do so. I have also decided to DNF Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. So this book was on my October TBR. I read a bit of it in October. I don't remember, I probably read a little bit of as well in November. I said that if I hadn't finished it by the end of December, I was going to DNF, but I'm DNFing now because I still have half of this book to go, but I have zero interest in figuring out what has happened, and I really need to force myself to read it. And there are some books that I'm starting to fear I won't be able to read in December, that I want to read so much more than I want to read Dark Places. So I think part of the reason why I still am hesitant to DNF it is because it was a gift. But it's basically like a sort of like lottery system gift that we do. You know, we buy gifts within a friend group and then you get assigned one through fate. And so fate apparently wanted me to have this book, but it's really not my genre. I'm really the only person in that group who doesn't like mystery thriller. For everybody else within that group it would have been a perfect gift, but for me, I'm DNFing it and I'm giving it to somebody else in that group. So yeah, I've decided that it's better for my mental health not to force myself to read it. Basically there was just only I was only interested in the flashbacks from the perspective of the main character's brother, but in terms of the amount of pages that you're given for that, that's really not worth it. So yeah, now I'm just going to finish lunch and then I need to edit. And so hopefully I can still tape, and hopefully I can still turn this day around, and hopefully also get some reading done, because, you know, I was hoping to kind of play The Sims for a bit in the afternoon and then listen to The Count of Monte Cristo while doing so, to get that page count for The Count of Monte Cristo a little bit further as well, because I'm about halfway through, but I did read a big chunk of that already in previous months, so if I want to finish it by the end of this month, I do also need to up the pace for that one.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Ooh. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide.
So it is Tuesday evening. I think that this vlog might end up just being me talking to you guys on Sunday and on Tuesday. So I hope that there's enough to this vlog. But so I'm coming at you guys with a reading update because I'm still reading The Count of Monte Cristo. I am now 648 pages into it. So I have about 400 pages to go. Now my plan is to continue on at like the pace of 50 pages a day. But I might take a break over the weekend. So next reading vlog you might not see me finish this, because if I read 50 pages every single day I can finish it next reading vlog, but maybe I want to switch it out for something else during the weekend. But so I've definitely been enjoying it again. You know, I think the last time I talked about this book to you guys, not in a reading vlog but in one of my videos that is scheduled for December, I was kind of saying that, you know, it's definitely a 4-star at this point in time, and I'm feeling like it's just taking in so many characters and it's just becoming such a complex revenge story that I'm not entirely sure that it's actually worth that. However, now that I've been back into the story for a little bit, I am definitely enjoying myself quite a lot, and I am definitely starting to make those connections again and realize, okay, that is that character again, okay, oh, that character is related to this person, for example. So I'm definitely getting a little bit more out of it again, and so I'm definitely able to follow and able to follow a lot better as well. So I'm very much enjoying this read, and I'm still not convinced that it's going to be like a 5-star read. I'm not as in love with it as I was with War and Peace, for example, while I was reading it. So it's just like a solid one, a more than solid one, but nothing that's like really surprising. Perhaps I just had better expectations going into this than I had with War and Peace, and so War and Peace surpassed my expectations and this one is just meeting them. Perhaps, I don't know, ratings are subjective, but in any case, I am definitely enjoying myself, and I am very happy that I'm finally reading it, because it is one of those major classics and such a chunker. And you know, initially I wasn't even drawn into this one if it weren't for the fact that my mother said it's such a good one and that I heard so many people say the same. You know, there was something about the title or things like that that definitely never drew me in, but I'm very much enjoying myself and so happy that I tried out Alexandre Dumas, and you know, I have read another book by him before. Actually, I read The Three Musketeers, which I also enjoyed, but which was also just like a good read, but not a great read. So this one is definitely better, I think. I would definitely classify this as a great read, but yeah, not entirely convinced yet that it's going to be like on my top books for 2020, for example. But so yeah, in terms of filming, I so hate myself. So on Sunday I filmed 3 videos, but I filmed super long videos, making myself spend so much time editing. But also, while I was filming it, I spent so much effort on focusing correctly, but then for some reason, somewhere in the middle of my filming sessions, it became out of focus. I actually know what it was. The depth of field isn't big enough, and when I sit, after a while I start to lean back more, and so it became out of focus. And so I was just so annoyed that I have 2 videos completely out of focus. So I reshot one of them already yesterday during lunch, but the other one is so long. But maybe indeed I need to refilm it and make it a lot shorter, because otherwise people need to sit through an immensely long video and I need to sit through an immensely long editing process. But so yeah, that is still something that I need to decide. I'll probably do it. I'll end up doing it tomorrow over lunch. I'll probably end up refilming that one. But it also entails getting so many books up on my shelf again. But maybe I'll already prepare them. Maybe I'll already put the books here and then tomorrow morning I'll film it. Or I can film it right now. It depends on if I check this clip what the quality of this the image is, because I gotta say, with the new laptop, with the new desktop PC, I've become so much more aware of the quality issues that there were with my videos before, because I see, you know, the image that I load onto that new desktop is so big, and it's a 4K screen, so it really emphasizes all of the grain in the image, or all of the, and like the teeniest bit of out of focusness, and so hopefully that just means that there's gonna be better quality imagery coming your way, because I just get annoyed with the quality of it more easily. So now I just spend a lot more effort into correctly focusing. So I hope this one is correctly focused, because I had correctly set it up and then I accidentally touched the tripod and so it moved. And so possibly this is also out of focus. But so yeah, I think today I'm going to be packaging some gifts, and I'm going to be writing my Christmas cards, and at the same time listening to Count of Monte Cristo, because I still need to start my 50 pages for today. And then that will be like good progress. I would be happy with that if that is what I get done today, because I've been procrastinating on wrapping my gifts for some reason. I still also need to get a few gifts, but I think I'll have to do that over the weekends. And it is going to be my godchild's birthday tomorrow, and so I also need to go and deliver a gift for him, but I'm afraid that that's going to also be for the weekend, because during the week, yeah, I can only go in the evenings, and so yeah, it's already dark so soon that it's not really all that nice to have to go there in the dark, so I'll have to go during the weekend, I think. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday evening. I didn't get as much reading done last few days as I was intending to, so I'm currently at 700 more or less. So I read a little over 60 pages in the last 2 days, so not the 100 that I should have been reading in that time, but so it's fine. I'll make my way through it. And actually tomorrow is the first time in a very long time that I'm going to be going back to the office. That means that I need to make a commute, but I expect it to be quite a short one, considering there will be a lot less traffic. But in any case, I will have the time walking to the bus stop and on the bus itself, and then back again to listen to the audiobook. So I'm expecting to make a little bit more progress tomorrow in it than I did the last 2 days. But so I also did something today. So I wrote my Christmas cards, so these are ready to mail, so I'll be mailing them tomorrow. And then hopefully it'll still arrive in time, because I kind of intended to post them a lot sooner than I did now, so procrastination. So I'm still hoping, because it's just like a week until Christmas, so it's relatively short considering the fact that there are so many postal delays at the moment. But in any case, I hope that they at least still arrive between Christmas and New Year. Hopefully they still arrive at this point in time. And so I'm kind of debating my own laziness, because some of them are really, really quite nearby. And so do I just drop them off myself? I should, but I also totally do not feel like doing that. But maybe I should. At least the ones that are really like in the city centers, in the same city where I live, maybe I should just drop them off myself. In any case, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I thought I didn't really have all that much, but I've uploaded the footage and it would be like 50 minutes, but that's always too much because, you know, there are some 10-minute clips that will be reduced to like 30 seconds or something like that, so it's gonna be a lot shorter than what it is at the moment. But in any case, it does seem like I do have quite a decent amount of footage to be able to make a decent vlog out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, see you guys for the next one.